Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Watch on my reviews. This is your boy James. I am here to give my honest review while trying to watch my mouth. And I don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see because I just don't know if I'm really here to watch my mouth based on what I saw. If you read the captions, this is Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 4, episode 11. I'm coming back from Thanksgiving break vacation, y'all. I did not realize all the shows were still playing despite us being on vacation, me and Mrs. Best. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out Salt Lake City, and then I'm going to be on her channel in about 20 minutes or so to do Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I figure I'm going to knock some of my videos out. I'm going to do Married to Medicine tonight, and then I'm going to go ahead and do Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm only going to do the previous Sunday's episode, and then me and Mrs. Best will cover this week's episode on Wednesday. And then I'll do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City this week with Mrs. Best on Wednesday as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Did y'all enjoy yourself? Did you eat like I did? Oh, I'm sure y'all did. I'm sure y'all got the grubbing, and I ain't mad at you because that's what that day is all about. So let's get into it. So the scene actually opens up with Monica. She is with her oldest daughter. They're looking at picture books because the daughter's about to go to prom. And Monica opens up about her biological father. So this is a daughter she had before she married the husband she cheated on. So Monica is basically telling her daughter, these are your pictures. This is when I had you, gave birth to you. They was making fun of the grandmother because she thought it was all about her. And I tell you, that mama has no redeeming qualities whatsoever, y'all. And I hate to talk about somebody mama like this, but the fact that your daughter is giving birth and you want all the attention to be on you with this ridiculous outfit you wore, yeah, lady, you need help. But she basically opens up to us in the confessional saying that, she married her first daughter's father. And when her daughter was crawling on the floor, she realized she had a bag of oxycodons in her hand. And immediately she knew she needed to leave this man and be done. And I commend her for breaking away right then and there because you realize there's a bigger issue when your baby has got a hold of the drugs your husband had. I definitely commend you, Monica, for that. She is really becoming one of my favorites, like in housewife history. Like she is up there with Sutton Strack, Mary Cosby, Candace Diller Bassett. Like she has become one of my favorite housewives already, and the season's not even done yet. And in this episode, I really wish she had like somebody else on the cast that would have had her back. We'll get to it in a minute, y'all. But you know, I really wish she had someone else on this that was probably around her age, other than Whitney, that would have, definitely made her have more solidarity on this show. Because I could tell they're going to try to ice her out, and I'm not liking that at all. So she then talks to her daughter, showing her pictures of her father because Monica explained to us that she didn't have any pictures of her father. She doesn't know what her father looked like because her mother ripped them all up. And see, and that's the problem that I have with the mama because I'm just like, even though that man left you and chose to live his life, 'cause I think Monica exposed somewhere in the earlier season that he's a gay man now. But still, you could at least have kept something. A picture of y'all together. There had to be some good where you could have kept some keepsake for her so she could know at least what her father looks like. And if Monica's father's out there watching, I hope you reconnect with your daughter because she needs answers. She needs a parent. She needs all these things that her mom is not giving to her or will not give to her. And she needs you to come out of wherever you are and be there for her because she needs that. She needs something because I just want to give her a hug. Like, don't y'all feel sorry for Monica at times? Like, I do. Like, I like her, but then times I feel sorry for her because I feel like you are making strides in life, but you are really neck down dead. Like, you need to get that together, Monica. Like, Dad, wherever you are in that world, come on out and come get your baby because you can see our mama not doing her any justice. Embarrass her on this damn show. So, the next scene we have is Angie and Mike. Y'all, I'm about sick of them too. I'm sick of them too because if when we get to the beginning of the season, they are making so many like strides to say that these rumors about him allegedly having these affairs are not true. And then we get on to episode 11, and we see this awkward ass date where they're talking about they really don't know each other and that they haven't went on a date in 2 years, and they try to say it's because of their daughter. Now mind you, their daughter is in the double digits, meaning she older than 10, 11, 12. I think that daughter is 12. Why haven't y'all been out on no date if y'all really in love and y'all really together and y'all really, let me back this camera up some, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself like, oh no, can't do this. But why haven't y'all taken the time, if this relationship was real, why haven't y'all taken the time to date and get to know each other? See, to me, this is giving a marriage out of convenience. Y'all got all these businesses together, you know, y'all got this little girl. It's hard for me to believe that y'all have been with each other since the 90s and y'all still don't know each other. She didn't know that he liked country music, and came back with some snarky comment talking about, well, it's better than a Humpty Hump. I said, no, not Angie. Listen, okay, Angie, I did that. That's shocking. That actually, I was like, what, Angie, for real? No, for real, you okay? That ain't gonna get you no cool points with me, but okay. And I just feel like when I was watching them, I'm like, y'all need to prioritize better. If y'all are going to make us believe this is a real marriage, y'all need to prioritize where y'all are setting aside businesses, setting time with the baby. Well, she ain't no baby, she's a little girl, but y'all know what I mean. And then have a night where y'all can dedicate at least one night a week to where it's just y'all. Y'all only have the one baby. Y'all could literally just go out to dinner, let her go stay at the grandmama, the sister, uncle, somebody. He got parents, right? Somebody, y'all need to do that. Like, I would rather y'all do that than to sit up here and play in our faces with this storyline, because I'm not buying it. It's given allegedly, because I'm gonna say allegedly, I don't feel like y'all coming after me. Allegedly, it feels like, he got somebody. Man, I feel like Angie got somebody too, and this is how they making their arrangement work. And if that's what it is, I'd rather y'all just come out and say that versus letting us look at this and go, is there truth to these rumors? Because now this is starting to become more and more believable. But moving on, they both agreed to, make each other a priority, which is fine. I don't believe it though. I don't believe that that will ever happen. So next, Lisa goes over to Heather's house, and Heather's just so excited, and I'm just like, Heather, here we go again. Here we go again with you replacing Lisa with Jen in your book. It's just like, I can't with you, Heather. So Lisa pulling into Heather's driveway dings her car, hitting one of Heather's rocks. And I'm like, dang, Lisa, you can't drive? Damn, can't even drive. So Heather has a spread of Wendy's burgers and chicken nuggets, and y'all know that makes Lisa happy because according to Mary Cosby, Lisa don't feed her children, her husband nutrients. They go to eat at Taco Bell and everything. Lisa don't cook, nothing like that. So this was right up Lisa alley, getting them Wendy's and them chicken nuggets and stuff. I said, go ahead. So Lisa pretty much, oh no, Heather reveals to Lisa that she and Monica are planning a trip together and that she's going to actually make Monica apologize to Lisa. Now I said, Heather, can you hear me? Hold on. Heather, y'all, is this mic on? Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear me? Heather, what the fuck exactly is Monica apologizing for? What is she apologizing for? Can someone please explain to me what Monica did to Lisa? Where Lisa is owed this apology? Because I don't feel she's owed an apology. I feel like, if anything, Lisa needs to be apologizing to Monica. And see, and this is what we're talking about, Heather. This is, see, you went all these episodes with us liking you. The last couple episodes, you did scare me when you was trying to be all up in Lisa's business with that boy's mission. You did scare me a little bit. But shout out to Mrs. Beshall. She's in the chat. Hey, hey, hey. I'm going to be in your channel in a minute. Did you send me the link? Make sure you send it to me now because I'm coming over there. So I'm just going to say this about this whole thing about Heather. Heather, you're doing the exact same thing you did season 1 when it came to Mary Cosby and Jen's situation where you were trying to get married for whatever reason to continue to apologize to Jen, to continue to kiss Jen's ass, and then when the shit didn't work and everything like that, y'all tried to ice Mary out. I feel like you're going to do this exact same thing to Monica. And if you are, we not having it, Heather. I will read you every single recap going forward if this is the turnout, like you did season one. You lucky I didn't have my channel when y'all did season one. So I'm telling you, Heather, I will read you. I have no problem doing so if this is what you do. Because what you did to Mary Cosby season one when it came to Jen and how all the rest of y'all iced her out because she wasn't kissing Jen's ass, I'm not having it this season. I will read you, Heather. I promise you. I don't want to do it because I do like you, but you need to cut this shit out. You need to cut it out. So after that, and then just thinking about that just makes me just so Whitney and Angie meet up to talk about their husbands, and I'm just like, oh Lord, do we really have to go through this? So basically, what Whitney says is that on their anniversary, this past anniversary, they both phased each other with the question of should we continue to do this? I guess it has gotten to that point in their marriage, and I'm just like, because y'all know my thoughts about Whitney and Justin. I really feel like because he's an older man, she had the daddy issues, and he probably was charismatic. He looked like he could have been, back in those times. I don't, I still kind of hear it in his voice today. Some men can get y'all women like that, especially the ones that have daddy issues. That's why therapy is important. We preach therapy on this channel, on your Watch Your Mouth Reviews channel. Mrs. Best over there, she promotes therapy on her channel because we both are avid psychologists. We both read books. We both study this. Whitney is given all of the detriments of someone who is seeking daddy issues and trying to replace her daddy. And when you realize in this marriage you can't necessarily have both, because at the end of the day, that's not your daddy, that's your husband. And I feel like there's no fun in it for her anymore. There's no fun in this marriage anymore. So now she's stuck. And I really feel like she's not going anywhere yet because, mind you, this man just got his job and they still have to work out them kinks financially. She's opened up business after business after business. So she can't just tiptoe out the door and then leave. She has to give this time. She has to build her nuggets and stuff. That's what she's doing. I don't blame her necessarily, but I do see where she would want to wait that out just a little bit longer and then go ahead and make your exit out. I see you, Whitney. I don't even want to talk about Angie because we covered Angie. I don't feel like talking about Angie and how she was disconnected from her husband. She's been disconnected since 1993. I'm not finna fool with her when it comes to this marriage. So moving on, Heather has this whole pioneer-esque colonizing because that's really what that shit is. But she has this event where they're going to, make some kind of butter. It's just like, oh my God. I'm not with Angie in this bullshit. I mean, I'm not Angie, Heather with this bullshit of this pioneer thing because from the setup, when all the ladies started showing up, it was kind of like, okay, so now we finna get Monica the same way they got Mary. But remember, they were at Mary's event. That's why she didn't have the upper hand in that conversation. So y'all watch this. So keep out. I'm gonna kind of insert this in and then I'm gonna follow it all back because this scene right here was an absolute teller of why people have this Karen outlook on white women. So Monica arrives and she speaks to everybody, including Lisa. Lisa completely ignores her. And I'm just like, see, there we go. This is how this starts. Mind y'all, not Angie, Monica said hi to everybody. She said it. So Heather wanted to play this messy ass game where they were all on a wagon and they had to eliminate two people, setting her up. So remember in season two, when they were all sitting at the table, they were all playing the game, and then he posed the question to Mary. Mary, do you like the little racist lady at the end of the table? And Mary said no, all to give them the right to out her out. And basically ice her out to stop filming with her, which is why Mary stopped fucking with them after that. So Monica fires back and says, okay. Oh no, Lisa. It was Lisa. I'm sorry, I messed up my notes. Lisa says, okay, I want to eliminate Monica. And it was like, of course you did. And she says, it's because Monica is nasty and mean towards other women. And Monica was like, okay, checkmate. Yeah, I feel like you're mean to me when you said my mother didn't want me. And I said, boom, there it is. And see, the problem with y'all, and y'all have to understand that, is Lisa does this all the time. Lisa will jab, jab, jab. Just like I'm still not over when she called Meredith, oh, that old garbage bag whore, or whatever she called her when she had that hot mic moment. That's what Lisa does. And then she turns it around on you to make it seem like, well, I said that because you did this and you did that. It's like, no, you said that because you were being vengeful, and that lady got you because she said you was ugly. And hey, instead of you taking that on the chin and really just being like, okay, well, I guess I'm ugly, then you got so offended because you really are self-conscious with how you look. We see you. What y'all thought about the comments? What are my comments? Oh, so that's in the comments. What up, what up, what up? I see you. And yeah, Monica is carrying this whole season, y'all. Y'all don't be fooled. Monica could really turn this shit all the way around if she wanted to. That's why I said she need one more girlfriend on there with her, like another girlfriend that is just as sharp at the tongue with her. And I guarantee you, Heather, Lisa, Whitney, all them girls would be shaking if Monica had one little girlfriend with her, and maybe kind of have Mary in there too. But I feel like Mary not gonna give Monica the time of day, and I think that's because she's so much younger. I think that that's really what it is, because she really didn't want to give Whitney the time of day, and they're around the same age. So I feel like, yeah, I want Mary to kind of intervene, but you never know. So they start arguing, and it starts to get very, very erupt because Heather and Whitney, realistically, it was them two. They were like, oh, you need to apologize. You need to take accountability. And I'm just like, Whitney and Heather, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked y'all. Nobody asked y'all. And this is the problem. Once again, y'all are doing this same shit. It's the same cycle. I'm getting sick of you two. So once the eruption happened, Angie takes it upon herself to throw a glass. And I said, now, Angie, why is you in this people place over there throwing their shit and breaking it? If I was Heather, I'd have told her, oh, wait. No, you doing too much. You better give me 250 or something for this. You're not gonna break my shit. I'm sorry, you're not gonna do that. So that happens, and Monica begins to cry because she feels like she's being cornered by the other ladies, which she was. Like, it was no doubt they all kind of were tag teaming to get all on up, Lisa, and that's just so sad because there's nothing worse than a whole bunch of women grouping together just to ice this one out because she's not confining in all of the bullshit y'all want to put in her. Like, that's just crazy to me because she stands out as an individual. All y'all crazy ass women want to sit up there and just completely shun this woman who's done absolutely nothing. That is so crazy to me. So once that goes, Monica apologizes for calling her ugly, which she wouldn't have got a fucking Lisa wouldn't have got shit out of me. Wouldn't have got a damn thing out of me. If it was my way, when I tell y'all Lisa would have been all kind of whatever I could think of in that moment, it would have been all that. And I probably would have threw Heather ass in it too, since she want to be all of Lisa ass now and replaced her with Jen Shaw. I would have threw Heather ass up too. And then Heather, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you always up here sucking the syrup out of everybody's shit. I'm sick of you doing that because at the end of the day, there was no reason for you to antagonize this girl like you did. So Heather announces the trip that her and Monica plan. And Monica pretty much says that, I have reservations of going. I don't know if I want to go now. And this is what Heather said that pissed me off. Heather's like, you have totally different energy. Here you were attacking her, and now you're crying and acting like the victim. I said, Heather, if that ain't the biggest deflection, that is hypocrisy at its best, because that's not what she did. Lisa started with her first. And the problem is, you so happy to be in Lisa's good graces. You've been trying to do this shit for 4 seasons, and now you finally got in this woman's good graces, and this is what you do. Heather, you need help. Because the fact that you are a glutton for punishment and all these friendships, and the one time these friendships actually turn in your favor, you want to be all up in their grill, want to, hold them and coddle them like they're a fucking teddy bear to you. You need to cut this shit out. I'm sick of you with this. Bravo in that call center. I am sick of y'all with Heather in these antics. And y'all are showing this to us, making it look like, oh, well, she's just defending her friend. No, she's not. That's not defending your friend. If my friend is wrong, my friend is going to get called out. Now, I may not say nothing. I may let the two just go battle it out, but then I'm gonna pull my friend aside and say, "Now, come on, you know you was wrong." I always hold my friends accountable. I'm never that person that will sit up there and just be quiet, especially if I see that my friends are bullying somebody else. It just never works that way. So no, I Heather is definitely in the wrong. And that was pretty much the episode, you guys. It was crazy to me the way they antagonized us. Bravo. I need Angie, not Angie. I need Monica to get a friend next season. Make Mary a full time cast member. Y'all can go ahead and get rid of Angie because she's not bringing anything to this show. We don't believe the marriage. We don't believe anything else that she says. She's caused unnecessary drama for no reason. So y'all can get rid of Angie and bring one of Monica's homegirls. Maybe, because Monica look like she got some ratchet ass friends. So maybe not, you know, the quiet hood sister girl. Maybe if she got a classy, the sharp as a tack one up in there somewhere. Monica, if you got one of them friends, have them audition for the show and bring her in. She can even just be a friend to the show. You, Mary, and Meredith, oh Meredith, you were there, weren't you? Meredith, why you didn't stick up for her? Meredith, where was you at? Because now that's gonna make me look at you sideways again, Meredith. Like I need some answers. Why weren't you defending? You knew that shit was wrong. You were sitting right there. But whatever, y'all. But that's it. I gotta hurry up and get on over to Mrs. Best channel so we can do Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Y'all are not gonna want to miss this. I appreciate everybody coming on my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who comments with me. I do respond back to your comments. I appreciate everyone watching the whole way through. I have a few more videos that I'm going to put out tonight. I'm going to go ahead and do Married to Medicine. I'm going to go ahead and do the last episode of that. And then me and Mrs. Best will pick up on Wednesday with the current one that's going to air tonight. I'm going to say Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going to do the episode we missed, and then the episode me and Mrs. Best will do that on Wednesday. And then I am going to do House of Villains. So I'm going to do 2 episodes in the same video, y'all, just because it really is not giving that I thought it was going to give. I'm really mad at them. And then also I'm going to do I have one more show, Bell Collective. I might get Bell Collector done tonight. I'm going to do the last episode that just aired Friday, and I'll do the last week's episode since I missed it. So I am back, y'all. I'm trying to get my way back into this. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go over to Mrs. Best channel. Her information is in my description box. You actually can click on these comments and go to her channel as well. She's been lighting me up on this review. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.